Ừ.
Ồ, cái vị gì?
Ok.
Okay. All right.
Ừ.
So, let's start the part two of the question, which is regarding
Ừ.
to talking about the topic, eating
Ừ.
healthy. All right. I
Ừ.
got some questions for you to discuss about this before
Ừ.
we dive deeper into the topic. The first
Ừ.
one is like, what kinds of food do you usually eat when you want to stay healthy?
Mm. When I want to stay healthy, usually I usually eat the organic food and vegetable you know um fruit. Yeah, I think so. Fruit, vegetable, and other organic food. Yeah.
Mhm. So why do you want
Mm.
to prioritize these food when you want to stay healthy?
I think it's easy for eating, and it's good for our for the health.
It's good for our
Mm.
health.
Mm.
And how often do you eat fruits and vegetables during a day? During the
Oh,
day,
mhm.
do you often
I
choose
think at least twice per day.
twice per day? Wow, good.
Mm. Oh,
Right.
it's so funny. I didn't read the second sentence, but I in my mind, yeah, the
Oh,
the the food for healthy is fruit and vegetables.
and vegetables and
Yeah,
fruit. Yeah, very good. All right. And do you prefer cooking at home or eating out when thinking about healthy choices?
I prefer cooking at home because it's a safety.
Is that
Yeah,
why do you think
it is a hygiene. Yeah,
it's hygiene? Then
yeah,
we knows about the ingredients we choose for the recipes.
yeah.
So,
We can control the quality, yeah, and the hygiene.
we
Mm,
can control the quality, right? Of the clean food. Yeah.
mm, mm.
And what drinks do you choose when you want something healthy? The drinks, of course, the water. Water is a part of our body, right? But except water, is there any other drink that you choose when you want to?
I like mm, mm, the nut milk, or
That's
the fruit um, uh, fruit water.
water.
Mm,
Juice? Did you
fruit
mention
fruit
juice?
nước ép trái cây nói nào ta?
It's a juice, right? Juice.
Fruits.
Yeah, it's juice. And you mentioned
Juice,
about
yeah, juice, yeah,
nut drink.
and
Oh,
um,
yeah, your soybean drink, sữa đậu nành, right?
yeah,
Soybean.
soybean, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Mm,
Okay,
mm.
nice. And have you ever tried changing your diet to feel better or have more energy before? Change your diet.
Mm.
Like,
Have you ever tried changing your diet to feel better, to have more energy? Mm. Sometimes, I change the diet to the meal, to the meals, or um, mm, some nutri nu- nutri drink. Sorry, những cái đồ uống mà dinh dưỡng ấy, nó không phải
nutritious,
là sữa.
nutritious drink.
Oh, yeah,
It's like a drink that give you more nutritious. For example,
yeah.
what are they? Đồ đây gì không?
Um,
Đồ uống
thôi,
dữ hả? Không phải sữa là gì ta?
không phải sữa, như nó là những cái loại dinh dưỡng, ví dụ như là những cái đồ hỗn hợp ấy. They mix nuts or
Like oatmeal,
I
cái
think
yến mạch đúng không? Oatmeal.
yeah, oatmeal, yeah,
Wow.
oatmeal, what
Ừ.
hạt chia nó là cái gì? I don't
Chia,
know.
chia
English.
seed. Chia seed.
Yes, chia
Ừ.
seeds. Yeah.
Right,
Mm,
okay. Right, excellent, right? So that talk about drinking milk. So people have a controversial debate about drinking milk. People say
Mm.
that milk from cows is not much better than milk from the beans or a nuts. For nuts, what do you think about that? What do you prefer? What kinds of drinks do you prefer?
Mm. I prefer the milk from nut.
Mm. So, do you
Mhm.
have any reason for your choice?
I think it's easier for me. It's sometimes if I take the milk from cow, I think how to say my I will have some problem with my stomach.
Oh, this means like
Mm.
you got it's not really called allergy, but it's called allergy because
Not
your
sure. It's not allergy, but I think it's not good for me. Maybe it's not suitable with me.
okay, so it's might not good for your digestive system. Tiêu hóa.
Maybe.
Okay, right. Wow, interesting. So let's move
Mm.
to the next part. We're talking about changing lifestyles
Mm.
today. So we will
Yeah.
discuss about lifestyle changes regarding to the food we eat every day. So before we read the article, so I have the conversation between two generations. So the conversation between Sarah, who is 30, used in the mid of 30s, she likes cooking traditional meals at home.
Mm.
And Leo in his late teens, which means he is teenagers, right? He preferred quick training food and delivery. So
Mm.
before we have the conversations about them, so we have there are several vocabulary you might see in the conversation.
Mm.
The first one is, can you read for me? The first one is
From scratch.
from
From
crack,
scratch. From scratch.
which mean
Maybe it is cái nguyên liệu thô không không chế biến ấy hả?
yeah, yeah, đúng rồi.
Mm.
And the second one is pricey.
Pricey.
Casual way to say it's something expensive.
Expensive.
Ừ.
Expensive. Mm.
Cách nói là một cách rất là
Mm.
casual á cô. Sùng sạc.
Mm.
Sticking to something. You choose to
Mm.
keep doing something.
Mm.
And you use the word stuff when
Stuff.
you want to say
Mm.
something more
The
general.
things. Mm.
Yeah, cho những thứ chung chung ha.
Mm.
Okay, so let's go to the conversation between
Pricey.
all of them.
Pricey. Pricey. Right?
Yeah,
Pricey.
pricey. Yeah.
Pricey. From scratch. Pricey. Sticking to stuff.
Ừ.
Yeah. Pricey. 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 It's a new word.
Yeah. Nó có nguồn gốc từ chữ price là giá đó cô, price.
Mm.
Không có chữ y dài thì mình gọi là price.
Mm.
Okay, so you will be Sarah and I will be Leo. So we will role play to have a conversation. Bây giờ cô sẽ là Sarah, con sẽ làm Leo nha. So let's see
Yeah.
is there anything different in the way they choose food.
Yeah.
Ah,
But word is a very small. Yeah.
nhỏ quá hả cô?
Yeah. I'm Sarah, right?
Yeah, Sarah.
Yeah. Hey, Leo. I was just thinking the way we eat is so different, isn't it? I feel like uh, I'm always in the kitchen, cooking something from scratch.
Right. Oh, definitely. Honestly, I barely cook. I usually just scrolling through delivery apps on my phone to see what looks good. It's just so much faster.
I get that. But don't you get tired of paying for delivery fuel all the time? I find it's way cheaper to just buy grocery. I usually stick to the same brand my mom used too.
True, it can get pricey, but for me, it's not just about speed. I'm always checking the label to see where stuff is from. I try to avoid stuff that's bad for the environment. Like I'll pick oat milk over regular milk almost every time.
Mhm. That's cool. I think my generation is more about family recipe and just making sure everyone is fed. You guys seems way more focused on the ethic of the food.
Right. Yes, I guess you're right. We're all about trying new plant-based strains and stuff. It's just a different way of looking at it, I guess.
It is. I think I'll stick to my home cooked meal for now. So,
Uh-huh.
so
So this is a conversation between two generations. It's
yeah,
very different in the way they think
mm,
about
yeah.
food. And after having the conversation like that, I got the questions for you to discuss. So, do you think people eating habits are better or worse than they used to be?
Do you think people eating habits are better or worse? It is the general question for all people or for the people in the conversation. Sarah or Leo?
Yeah, both. Giống như nó
Both.
chỉ là một cái minh họa thôi, conversations we
Mm,
just role play là minh họa thôi. Right. Giống như bây giờ think
I
about
think it.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's difficult to have the correct answer because for it is subject to the eating habits of each person. I think so. For example, from my side, I like cooking at home, or I like the organic food. I like um, the how to say the scratch. I like cooking from the
Cooking from the scratch, right?
yeah,
Mm,
from the scratch. But for some other people, they like to order the meal from the restaurant or any shop
mm,
because they don't want to spend more time for cooking.
mm,
Yeah, and maybe the fast food uh, um, some in some extent the fast food have the good um, uh, taste has have the good taste, especially for the young people.
mm,
So it attract the young people and it save time for them,
mm,
And I think from my own view, uh, I don't like the fast food because it is not good for the health.
mm.
But for young people, it's okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think there will be a correct answer for every people.
So it depends on the food they choose to eat.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
So let's talk about something is trendy today. For example, like Gen Z. Gen
Mm,
Z. So you heard
thank you.
about
Yeah.
that generation. So
Mm.
um what do you think about the food they often choose nowadays? For example,
Yeah,
I
trà sữa.
đúng rồi. I think
Gà rán.
they choose processed food. Um, they prefer processed food more than home cooked meal.
Mm,
So I think that habit for me, these
mm,
habits are worse than before. So I
mm,
think the generation the generation, the different generation before Gen Z, they have better habits in eating than um we when nowadays than nowadays. For example, like you mentioned about fast food, processed food, and the constant noodle. Cái mì gói đó con constant noodle. So the younger choose to eat constant noodle a lot because they think it's convenient and save more money for them. And I think for the long run, it might cause some problem to the health. So that's just a great question to mention about. Okay. And just one more question to ask you about. Do you prefer the Japanese eating style?
Prefer what?
Japanese eating style?
Oh, not really. Sometimes I have Japanese food, but I don't like it. Yeah.
So,
Sometimes it's okay, but I
okay.
cannot take it for a long time.
So you
Mm.
mentioned about the raw fish, or you mentioned the food for general?
Uh, I think for general.
The food for general. So you
Mm.
don't prefer Japanese food. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
Interesting. All right. So that is the first question. So we will talking about obesity. So you know about obesity? Do you know obesity?
Obesity, I don't know.
Là bệnh béo phì của cô, overweight
À,
nha, gọi là overweight.
obesity.
Mình cũng có thể
Oh,
sử dụng từ
is a noun or the adjective?
it's the noun cô.
Mm.
The noun. Right, okay. Change in lifestyle contribute to obesity. Những cái thay đổi về cách sống contributes, which means like bring or cause to obesity. All right, so this is a glossary. So these are words you will see in the article. Sedentary. The first one is sedentary. So it means not active. Like
Thụ động, sống thụ động.
thụ động, không có vận động á. Như stay still in one
Trì
place.
trệ.
Dạ đúng rồi. Like sedentary. Thì con zoom cái này to lên cho con thấy ha. Right, okay. So a second one is processed foods. Processed foods has been foods that are not fresh.
Oh, sorry.
Then
Sorry. Zoom nhỏ lại một tí để cô lại không nhìn được hết cả chữ.
không.
To quá thì lại không nhìn được hết trọn vẹn cái từ ấy.
Oh dạ.
Đây. Processed food, sedentary. How can I pronounce this word? Sedentary.
Cô đọc là sedentary hoặc là sedentary cũng được.
Sedentary.
Yeah.
Sedentary.
Rồi.
Not active.
Processed foods.
Processed food. Đồ đã chế biến rồi như kiểu đông lạnh các thứ ấy à?
Dạ đúng rồi.
Processed food.
Foods. Right. This one.
Processed.
Heart attack. So stroke.
Heart attack.
You
Đầu
know
tim.
about them, right? Right. Stroke. And diabetes. Cái từ này nó hơi diabetes.
Diabetes.
2, 3, 4 syllables.
Tiểu đường à?
Dạ đúng rồi.
Diabetes.
Tiểu đường đúng rồi. And the last one is hypertension. High blood pressure.
Huyết áp cao.
Huyết áp cao.
Stroke. What does it mean? Stroke. Damage caused when an artery in the brain stop working. Bệnh này là bệnh như kiểu tai biến ấy à?
Dạ đúng rồi. Artery là mạch máu á. Arteries in the brain stop working. And
Ung thư
cancer.
màn hình từ này rồi. Từ màn hình từ này. So then it's diabetes. Diabetes.
Dạ, cô đọc là diabetes.
Diabetes.
Diabetes, yes.
Di,
Thì mình sẽ có những cái ví dụ như cô nghe là diabetes type 1, type 2, loại 1, loại 2.
rồi.
Cô
Tiểu
thêm
đường tiếp 1, tiếp 2 đấy hả?
dạ
Type
đúng
1,
rồi,
type 2.
là chữ type này nè, rồi 1,
Yeah.
2.
Ừ.
Đó, rồi. Ok, so từ rất là hay.
Hypertension.
Hypertension, áp lực cao.
Yeah.
Là mình gọi
Cancer. Cái
cancer.
này là bệnh ca, bây giờ hay gọi là ca đấy, thực ra nó là ung thư đấy.
Yeah, which is produce a growth that can cause death. Cái này nó cũng khó nói thôi cô ha, nó là tế
Ừ.
bào mình không biết được ha.
Ừ.
Ừ.
Ok.
Alright, so let's discuss about this. Con thấy bài này cũng khá hay ha.
Ừ.
Uh, right. So, do you see the screen? Cô có thấy chữ rõ đúng không?
Cũng được.
Yeah. Right. We have a change in style contribute to obesity. Rồi bây giờ,
Obesity.
can you help me to read the first paragraph?
Around the world, more than 1 billion adults are overweight, and at least 300 million of these are classified as obese. Adjective.
As
Obese.
obese. Dạ, là tính từ là béo phì với cô. Béo phì.
Yeah.
Còn obesity là sự béo phì. Yeah.
Obese. While this used to be a problem primarily in the West, the number of obese Asians has been increasing dramatically. Obesity is spreading throughout Asia, especially among children, as people move to big cities where they eat fast food, and live a more sedentary lifestyle.
Ok, rồi mình có eat faster fast foods and live in a more sedentary lifestyles. Hai cụm từ rất hay nha cô ha. Ăn đồ béo nhiều quá nè. Lối sống ít vận động. Rồi. So, can you give me one word which got the same meanings with the word overweight?
Overweight.
Overweight một có từ nào đồng nghĩa với nó không cô? Tính từ. Đó là chữ
Fat.
the fat hoặc là
Obesity. Obese. Yeah.
Đúng rồi. Rồi, how about primarily? So, is there any word which got the same meaning?
Primary.
Là main.
Main.
Primarily là main. Main problem in the West. Rồi, dramatically, increase dramatically, which means increase
Means rapidly.
rapidly or quickly.
Quickly.
Yeah. Có cái cụm này này cô đọc giúp con lại cái này.
Eat faster fast food.
Chữ này là con chữ A.
Obesity. Asians.
Asian. Cô sẽ đọc Asians. Còn
Not Asian.
dạ đúng rồi, Asians là người châu Á đúng không? Người phương Đông,
But
người
I
châu
think
Á.
if I pronounce is Asian, I think Asian. I think maybe it will make me confused with the word Asian.
Asian.
Agency. Do you know?
Asian. Cái đó là Asian. Đúng rồi cô.
Asian.
Dạ, cái này là agent đúng không? Cô đang nói chữ này đúng không? Thì nó là chờ. Agency, I'm sure.
Agent. Agent, not agent.
Dạ đúng rồi. Agent của chỗ này là âm r.
Mm.
Agent, agents.
Oh,
Còn châu Á thì
Asia.
là
Asia.
Asia.
Asia. Oh,
Asia, chỗ này A N bằng N với sợ thì mà agents, Asia.
Asian. Asian. Asia. Oh. Mm.
Okay, right. Okay, so another part. We spoil him, says Marisa Wei, a teacher in Bangkok, Thailand, of her 11 years old son, Seharat. We don't care if it is good or bad. We just feed him whatever he wants. He adds, he spends most of his time in front of the TV, playing video games and watching cartoons. Well, do you agree with her opinion?
We spoil him. We spoil him. Say what it was. Ở cái trời mình có talent.
We, we spoil him là gì cô?
Đầu độc.
Đúng rồi, mình sẽ gọi là nuông chiều quá. Nuông chiều. Right, okay, so what do you think about her opinion? Do you agree or disagree?
Let me read it again. Spoil him, say ở tiết trời mình có talent. We don't care if good or bad. He's been. I don't agree with her opinion.
Can you explain your reason?
Because if he's if she continues spoiling him, her child will will be an obese, yeah, and yeah, it's not good for his health.
Obviously, it's never
Obviously.
good for a kids. Because I disagree, because they say they don't care if it's good or bad for a child. They just feed him whatever he wants. I believe that I didn't agree with her opinion. So I don't think it's a good lifestyle to have a grow.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the first one. And what think about the numbers of people who are overweight in Asia? So what do you think about that numbers?
It's a very serious. It's a bad news.
Yeah, it's yeah, it is. So do you think what reason leads to that matter?
Maybe the people in Asia now have the lifestyle like the West, the people in West. Yeah, they they are more and more mm, how to say sedentary life.
They live in a more sedentary lifestyle, so lead to
Lifestyle.
health problems in the future. Okay, right. Mình có một cái cụm từ để miêu tả những cái người mà cứ ngồi trước tivi và xem truyền hình và chỉ ăn chips nữa, junk food đó, mình sẽ có cụm từ gì cô? Liên quan tới củ khoai tây.
I don't know.
Couch potato. Ha. Ai mà ngồi trước tivi mà coi truyền hình rồi ăn junk food rồi mấy cái chip đó cô. Thì gọi là a couch potato.
And yeah.
Okay, so I think this is for our lesson today.
Yeah.
Dạ, cảm ơn cô rất nhiều.
Okay, thank you.
Dạ, cô chúc cô sức khỏe ha, và có được nhiều thời gian rảnh rỗi hơn cho
Dành cho môn
mình.
tiếng Anh. Okay.
Yeah.
I listen to English every night. Yeah,
That's
before sleeping. Yeah, before the sleeping. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for taking care of me and helping me in studying English. And good luck for you.
Dạ, thank you
Yeah,
cô.
thank
Dạ,
you.
dạ, cô
Bye
chào cô.
bye.
Bye bye cô.
Bye. Một quá. Vừa đi vừa bố cái gì nhỉ? Chắc phải ngủ một lúc rồi dậy làm gì đấy? Quần
Cái quần sóc như quần lót ấy ở trong đấy mà.
ừ, ừ. Cái gì nhỉ? Cái chiếc trắng trắng của mẹ đâu nhỉ? Cái gì nhiều bố cho mình không? Ờ, như bị nước ở trong phòng được quá. Thế là hơi rồi như thế nào ạ?
Ừ.
Thôi, thôi, thôi. Ủa, bây giờ nói nó cứ chảy nước miếng ra khó chịu quá. Thì không lắc răng đến giờ. Ủa, hình như thuốc này nó buồn ngủ hay sao nhỉ?
Không gì.
Cái thuốc kháng sinh ấy.
Chắc thế.
Ồ, hai cái mắt này. Nhưng mà lại khát nước quá mà trên này lại hết nước rồi. Quá. Thôi xin một ít nước. Được không? Không còn tí nước nào mà lại khát quá. Cái này một phải uống nhiều nước.
Làm cái đây.
Xong lại xin một bình này với cả lại xin một bình nước nóng luôn. Cái bình nước nóng, cái phích nước nóng à trong nhà tắm. Còn nếu em khát em phải mang vào nhà tắm em uống ấy. Cho em một nước vào đấy.
Đấy từ đầu nha.
Rửa ra cái miệng của mình nhá. Rồi con không quay cuồng.